everybody, welcome to another Hellboy the board game playthrough. Today we're looking at another case file. This one's called Perils of the Job. This will be our third playthrough of the 6 missions that are in the core box set. So it's going to be Abe, Liz, Johan, and the Big Red himself, Hellboy, taking on who knows what in this further BPRD case. Let's take a look at the table. We'll crack the case file and we'll get this underway. All right, so here's Perils of the Job. Challenge rating medium and duration short. No one said that being a BPRD field agent would make your life easy. If you're lucky, you'll spend years chasing dead leads and interviewing crazy folks. And if you're not, you might end up in the path of some ancient, unspeakable horror that wants nothing less than the end of the world as we know it. It's all on the job. Looks like the latter might be the case here. We've received a garbled SOS from one of your fellow agents. The weird part is that they're not currently meant to be on assignment, so we don't know much about what's going on other than a location. We don't know whether they've just unlucky enough to be caught in the wrong place at the right time, or if they've been missing with things they shouldn't have on their days off. Either way, find them, deal with whatever they found, and bring them in for debriefing. So let's crack it open and get started. So we're all set up. Flipping the first card, it tells me to put in the gray, green, purple, and agents for the deck of doom, which is done and all shuffled up. And then with 4 agents, I'm going to have a yellow, a red, and 3 greens. But before I do that, I pull out the 2 whites and then randomly place them over here. So the other 5 are all shuffled, so I have to deal these out now onto the rest of the rooms. And these will be my encounters. And then one odd thing in this mission, it actually didn't tell me how to place the minions. I couldn't find that on here. There's just the board layout, the X's for the white ones, and then to discard it afterwards. And then this is the next card. I put a doom or a trigger marker on the 6th doom spot because I have 4 agents. And if the impending doom marker reaches this, or if all agents get knocked out, flip this card at the end of the phase and move this card to the in-play area along with the card beneath it. Do not look at that card, keep it under this one, and discard both cards as the confrontation begins. So then put a reaction marker on this card, and then its matching trigger marker on space 3 of the information gathered card over here. Once I've gotten to that trigger, place an insight on this card for each additional space it advances. I do this as long as this card's in play. A maximum of 8 insights can be placed in this card. When the confrontation begins, move the insights to the confrontation board and then flip this card. So we're working towards this. There's no like insight triggers. I just hit this point and then every single advance gets me an insight after that. I'm just going to deal with the enemies randomly because there's no instruction on what to do. But we'll put these down and hope the mission works. So I have selected my 6 upgrades as well. I've got an Ancient Blade and Mystic Sigil on Hellboy. Ancient Blade is just like a no-brainer. Mystic Sigil, I can change a dice roll to anything I want once per game, which is pretty awesome. And then a Lucky Charm for Liz. I got a Lucky Charm and an armor-piercing ammo, because that worked great on Abe before, and then nothing for Johan. He's a dead man. And so we are ready to rock and roll for the first round. There's no monster on the table, so we're going to start with an Explorer, I think, by old Abraham Sapien. He's going to stick his hand in the door and see what's in there. So a Minion D, a Minion A, a Frog Swarm, and a Clue. So Minion D is going to be Transforming, and A is Venomous. So a Transforming and a Venomous in slot 1. Number 2 is a Frog Swarm. Number 3 is a Frog Swarm. And then a Clue right here. Well, let's just start with Liz then. She's going to take a shot at, I guess, the Transforming one there with 3 red. And see what happens. We get +1 because of the Living Flame. So, discard the 3. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4 for the +1. Resistance 1 does 3 cubes of damage. It's got 1 left. I'm just tracking remaining. It's so much easier than tracking how many are there. So she'll do it again, because why not? Blast him. And that'll do it. So she's going to spend that focus. She only needs like 1 to kill it, to move the Living Flame marker to any space before resolving the attack. So I think what we'll do is we'll move it to here, and then it gets reduced by 1 to +2. And make that dude super dead. So he's toast. And then we've got 1 action left, but we'll save it on Liz. Do we just want Johan to blast this? No, we want Johan to go and look for that Clue. So I think we'll have Abe blast? Yeah, we'll do it. Let's take a shot. Hope we don't run out of ammo immediately. And we don't, so that's going to be 6, 7, and it's resistance 0 right now because of the AP. So that's going to be 6, 7 damage. There's one more than needs to kill it, so it's gone. He'll spend another 1 to move, and his last one to clear that frog. We don't like them getting too froggy. Let's do Big Red. He's going to move,
move, move. 1 to clear a frog, and then 1 to move again into this square. It's Liz's turn. She's just gonna move, move. 1, 2 over to here. And I guess we'll do Johan. Start moving. 1, 2, and then we'll do a focused look at a clue. So he can spend these to advance the track as well, but he's got red, and we'll upgrade 1 dice to black. And holy moly, okay, we got tons there. So that's 6, that's 2 advances. Didn't get the wild card though, which we wanted. 1, 2. That's the clue gone, so I don't know why I'm grabbing this. And then we won't explore yet because we'll wait for a new round. So Doom, what happens? Beady eyes, use the target party to choose an agent and then place a frog swarm in their area. Whoa, some more frogs come back with the Hellboy. End phase, this all resets, not that it matters, so I'm not gonna bother moving it and then moving it back. And we're on to a new round. And the Doom track goes up by 1, of course, because of this. So let's get our action cubes back. And I guess we just do an explore first and see what's in here. It's going to be C, clue, scenery, and a minion, and a frog swarm. C is a rampaging frog monster, and a clue. A big old size 4 scenery piece with a minion A and a frog swarm. So A is going to be venomous. And another froggy swarm right here. This is all charged up, so let's murderize this guy. With Living Flame at +2 right now, so she'll take a shot for one of her action cubes. And do we want Abe to support her? Yeah, why not? He's just going to move another one. No, he'll move, because he's going to move and clear, I think, after this. No, we'll save it. We'll see if we can just kill this guy. And... 4 total, does 2 damage. Got 4 hit points left. She'll do it again. She drops down to +2. Try again. There we go. So that's going to be 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's enough to kill him. So down to +1. Oh, big red. He hasn't stabbed anything yet. So 1, 2. And does he want to stab anybody else? No, we're just going to move in for 1. And then make a stab. The +- for the frog swarm being in there will get up, taken off his ancient blade. And we'll hit Spitty there. See what happens. Ah, that's 0 damage. That's not what we wanted. I guess we go with Johan now. He's going to spend 1 to clear that frog spawn. Ooh, jeez. Oh, big red, you failed so spectacularly. He'll spend another 1 to move. 1, 2. And then he'll spend his last 1 to take a look at what's going on. Clues. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It only advances at 1, but it's enough to get this thing moved. So we've hit here, which means that after this, it's all insights. All right, Abraham, well, you're going to take a walk. You'll go 1 and stand here. And you'll take a shot. You're -1 because Hellboy's there, which means that we are double red-orange with a downgrade, but AP. And I can reroll my misses. I'm just going to reroll everything here because that wasn't a great roll. So that's going to be 5 damage total. We got 1 left, and we'll do it again. And see what we get. And we get ×2, so that's 2 total, which kills him. We have yet to run out of AP rounds. So that's just Liz. She'll move. 1, 2. Phase Frog Swarm can't move because it's going to go... it can't go to unexplored areas, and it can't go anywhere with agents, so it just stays still. And we flip a Doom card. From the shadows, advance the impending Doom track, the target party of the agent, spawn a minion that area. So another venomous frog monster shows up in Big Red's area. And then that resets. And it actually can't show up here because this has got 6 things in it right now. So it shows up to the nearest one instead, which is right here. I mean, start around, it's immediately going to shoot him with a threshold of 5, and he's downgraded by 1 because there's a frog swarm in there. So he's going to have to roll yellow, orange, orange to try and shrug this off. Can he do it? Come on, Big Red. 2 takes 3 damage. 1, 2, oops, 1, 2, 3. Put these on the track. Well, that's not good for anybody. So I guess we go with the Big Red. He'll take a step out. Sorry, first he'll clear this frog swarm. Then he'll take a step out. Over to here. And he's going to pugilize that guy, and we'll have the doc help him. Because why not? Black, black, red. He's mad now. I could reroll these, but I guess I could try and get higher on this one. There we go. That's going to be 7 damage, enough to kill him. Not impressed at being shot. Hellboy's gone, but I think the rest of these guys can probably do what they need to do. So Liz is going to explore here and find a cabinet, a minion C, a frog swarm, a scenery 1, and a minion A. Well, it's not nothing, but it's going to get flamethrowered. So let's fire a flame blast from Liz there, and we'll target this fella. And that's going to be red, red, red. She won't bother boosting it. She's at +1 right now for their living flame. Oof, so I could double this, or I could re-roll the 1s, or I could set the flame to anything I want first. I think we'll just set the flame to anything we want first before resolving it. So we'll set it to 4, and that makes it a 6, 7, 8, which is enough to just evaporate this guy. And then it goes back down to +3. I'm not actually sure what the range of living flame is, because all the other guns tend to have a range. I guess we could just shoot, so let's just shoot. Shoot over here, try again. Hi, okay, so that's a total of 4, 5, 6, 7. +3 is 10, so it goes down by 1. This guy gets nuked. And she'll move 1, 2. We'll have Abe move 1, 2, 3, because he's nimble for 1. Sorry, that was Johan. Oh, I put these on the wrong card last turn. So these 3 should be here. This one should be gone from that support. No, this one should be gone from that support. And then now he's moved, and then he's going to clear a frog swarm. Johan's got 2 left, so he'll move over to here. And then it's just Abe, and he's just going to sit on his last action because we don't want to open that door yet. Doom time! Noise up ahead. Advance the impending doom track by 1 and put this card in play. The next time room is explored, spawn additional minions C in the area close to the door. We hear something up ahead. All right, well, actions have reset, and the doom is getting close to the confrontation time, so let's explore this room. So that's 2 minion Cs in spot 1, and that's 2 rampaging frog monsters because the noise is ahead, so we discard that, that card. Sorry, 1 would be up here. This card goes away, and then it's a frog swarm, a bookcase, and a point of interest. Oh, a point of interest. And a venomous frog monster right here. I'll start with Hellboy. He's going to take a look at this little fella right here. And what do we find? So it's going to be orange dice, because he knows lots of things. Try and get this 6 here. Oh, we get the time 2. Now we get a reroll, though. So let's reroll these. And get a total of 5. It's not quite enough. But we do get to advance the track once. And that means we get a marker on here. These haven't come up before in the game, but there is bookshelves can be interacted with. We're going to move 1, 2 to here, and we're going to interact with it, and that lets us heal 2 wounds. So we can get him healthy again. Move a cube every time it's on there for interacting with it. Once the cubes are gone, you can't interact with it anymore, but definitely worth doing. Well, let's go with Liz. She's currently at +2. She's going to do a living flame action to this venomous frog and see if we can't kill him. So it's going to be 3 red. Johan's going to support, because why not? So it goes to 2 red and a black. 2 kill him, +2. Ugh, goes away. 5 total, does 3 damage to him. So he's at +2? She's at +2, sorry, it does a total of 3 damage, yeah. So 3 left. We might as well go again and support with Kraus again, or yeah, Kraus again. And try to roll this skull. It's been coming up a lot today. So there we go. So we're at +2 still, which means that that's a total of 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 6 damage, kills him. Flame goes down to 1. And then she's going to sit on hers. Send Abe. He's going to go 1, 2, 3. Stand over here for 1. And then shoot his gun into the first one. And we just need to get 6 or higher. And no, whoops. And no, whatchamacallits. Reroll these. Let's reroll these. I get 4, so 4 damage. It has 2 damage left, and then we'll spend another 1 to do it again. We'll shoot the healthy one. And I can reroll, so I'm going to reroll these. And kill him. There we go, because it's a 7 damage, because resistance is 0. And I'll send the last one to shoot the unhealthy one again. And we're at AP ammo, but we kill him. This gets flipped. I'm going to stand here, because I just realized all those tests would have been at minus otherwise. As I was standing with a froggy. Alright, well, speaking of that, let's go move in with Kraus, I guess. And go 1, 2. Move in with Liz, and go 1, 2. Ash will stand there, actually. Go there, actually. And it's turns. The frog swarm's going to try and run away, and go 1, 2. Because it's going to end outside of squares with folks in them. Flip a Doom card. It's going to be Visions of the Future. Advance the track by 1. look at the top 3 cards, and then shuffle them and return them face down on top of the deck. So we've got Abe's, Times of Wasting, and Obsessive Curiosity. So we might have to trigger this next turn. None of these will advance the track. So we might get 2 more turns to look at stuff if we don't get the Times of Wasting. Action cubes all come back. No monsters on the table, so let's see what we can see. Start by flipping this. Minion A, Minion B, Minion A, Scenery 2, and a point of interest. Well, the nice thing is we can go into this room and pretty much kill anyone we want, with guns, hopefully. But let's start, I think, with Big Red, because he's really far behind right now, but he could go 1, 2, 3, 4. No, that's all his action cubes. We're just going to go 1. We're going to clear the sucker off. Another 1. And then we're going to go 1, 2. This is going to go with a boost from Johan and blast that fella. So it's going to be red, red, black. Blast the venomous one through the door. Oh, that's going to kill him. So that's 9, 10, 11. He is incinerated. I guess we're just going to reload with Abe to get this fella back. And then he's just going to stand there. Liz is going to go again. She's going to move once to here. Kraus is going to move once to here. And then support shooter and shoot the armed one. See what happens. There we go. So we can set the flame to anything we want again. So we'll set it to +5. It'll go down, it'll annihilate that guy and then go down to +4. This one's gone. And then we'll have Abe go with his last action cube and just walk 1, 2. And let's see what we get for our Deck of Doom. Obsessive Curiosity. Put this next to Johan's agent board. If there's any clue counters on the board, Johan receives a downgrade on all tests other than examine. Discard this when you score 6 more for an examine test. So there's not currently any cubes on the board or any things on the board, so it doesn't affect him until we find another clue. This sucker resets, and then this fellow moves and tries to spit at me. He's the last thing that'll fit in that square. So let's see what we can see. It's going to be... I guess he's going to spit Hellboy. So Hellboy's going to try and defend. He's got... it's going to be 5. He's got oranges to defend with. And he loses the 2 and takes 4 damage. Well, it's a good thing there's a bookcase there. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right then. Well, let's do some things. So I think Abe's gonna move to here. This guy's gonna follow him. And then guess we'll have Johan support Liz in a shot, because why not? So Abe's got 2. Johan's going to have 2 because he's going to support Liz. Liz is going to take 1. She's a +4 right now. So she gets downgraded because he's there. But that means it's +1 because of Johan for the upgrade. Oh my god. So it's still 7 damage, which goes to 5. And this goes, sorry, 6 damage actually, which goes to 4. She's got 2 left. And I guess we do it again with each of them. I really wanted to try and find another clue. No, we won't boost it with him because he might be able to find a clue that way. Let's see what we can see. It's going to be downgraded to an orange. She's got to do 2 damage. That'll do it. That's 6. More than enough. Go down to +2 for Living Flame. He's toast. He's going to explore. What do we find? A clue! Hooray! But it's over here. Minion B, Scenery, Frog Swarm. Well, I guess Abe just tries to cap that fool. It's going to be 1, 2... Yeah, do we want to upgrade it? No, we're just going to shoot and hope for the best. Can you kill him? We can reroll all these 1s. Let's just reroll them all and hope we get better. So it's going to be 4 damage. Got 2 left, and we'll shoot him again. And get slots. That'll kill him. Well, I guess Johan just goes and goes 1, 2, and then spends his last cube to clear that Frog Swarm. Liz goes and goes 1, 2. And then Big B goes. He's got to heal. He's just going to go 1 and then spend 2 cubes taking off these to heal 4 and be undamaged. Pulling stuff out of bookshelves. All right, there's a chance that we don't hit the Doom marker right now because we do know that there's another, there's Abe's card in here as well. And that's what we got. Haunted by the Cast. Put it next to the agent board. He receives 1 fewer action tokens. Discarded if he suffers damage or when they take time. Ugh. So he's going to have two actions until he takes damage. We do get another round, and that's sweet. So Johan gets to go. He's going to take a step. over to here. He's going to obsessively search. Might as well boost it because we need to try and get a 6 or more here. And that means red, red, black. What do we got? So times 2, so that's going to be a 7 total. We discard Obsessive Curiosity and then move this twice, 1, 2, and that means we're going to get a pair more of these. And we might as well do a free action to search, and it's going to be minions B and A, clue, minion C, and a frog swarm. Well, we might as well blast, so we're going to take a step forward with Liz, and then do an upgraded shot, I guess, into him, as Johan will assist. We're at +2 right now. And let's see what we have. Well, that's a lot. That's 10. That's going to kill this guy. That's actually 12. She goes down to +2 again. And she'll shoot again into, I guess, the armed one. Not upgraded this time, because Johan doesn't have any cubes left to assist. Oh, but that's going to be good, because we can go and make this +5 if we want. Which means it's going to be a total of 10. -2 is enough to kill this fella. And then it goes back down to +4. Abe's going to go. He'll just go 1, 2, 3 for that. And then I guess I want him to take damage, actually. I do want him to take damage. He'll take a shot. It's going to be downgraded, but we're going to try and kill that fella. So this is going to be an orange. And let's see what we got. Oh, we got bad. We do 0 damage. And it's time for Big Red to go. He's really just going to move 6. So he's going to go 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and hang out with Abe. He's not going to hang out with Abe, I think. He's going to go to here. So then it's doom! Time's a wasting. So it triggers the next cycle. So we complete to the end phase. So this thing's going to go 1, 2 and try and run from us. We get our cubes back. And then and he only gets 2 because he doesn't take any damage. And then we go to the, whatever the flip is. So we flip this card. Read if the trigger marker was reached. A familiar looking figure stumbles out of the shadows, collapsing at your feet just as you hear commotion near the back. If point of interest 3 is not already on the board, place it at the lead agent's area. Set up 1 minion C in the starting area for each agent taking part, then discard this card and resolve the one beneath it. Your missing agent isn't doing too good. Their eyes are wide open and terrified, but they're not moving. It looks like they're in a trance or something worse. Before you can check on them, the room is plunged in darkness. When the lights come back up, you're not alone. Set up Rasputin's ghost in the lead agent's area. Set up the minion D in each other agent's area, and then flip this card. As is tradition, Rasputin shows up with Hellboy off by himself, and then we get a transforming and a transforming over here. The 4 that showed up are going to be 3 rampaging and a transforming. And yeah, now this happens. We flip this card. This is the confrontation. Discard any case file cards still on the HQ board without resolving them. Then set the confrontation as described on page 26 of the rulebook. The boss is Rasputin's ghost. To construct his behaviors deck, we use the white, purple, and green. Draw 2 behavior cards, one after the other, and resolve them again. Oh, geez, in order. If an agent's in the same area as the missing agent, they can spend an action cube to move to an adjacent area, taking the missing agent with them. This case cannot be won by defeating enemies. Instead, after all Rasputin's ghosts cannot be defeated. Instead, if the missing agent is in the starting area and there's no minions on the board, the case is completed. Did manage to grab 3 insights. So we're going to flip this card. We discard all the other cards. Alright, so we're just trying to cheese it at this point, unfortunately. And that means running away, but all the baddies get to do something first. So it's going to be, there's no way to damage Rasputin. He's a ghost. We flip 2 of these and resolve them at the beginning of every enemy phase. But let's see what we got for our insights. We have to flip this card. The Spectre Sorcerer seems to be immune to harm, but from scraps of information you've gathered from around the place, you think you know how to disrupt him. While this card's in play, Rasputin has a resilience of 3 and a health of 6. When an agent makes a fight or shoot action that targets Rasputin's ghost, they can discard an insight before rolling. If they do, they inflict damage, even though they normally could not. Rasputin's ghost cannot be defeated. If his health drops to 0, he's stunned instead. Then, in the following end phase, his health resets to 6. So we can stun him. That's good. All right. So that means I have 3 chances to stun and run, basically, here. First, we have to survive the 1,000,000 people. And also, while he's on the table, we're all -1 action. So Abe's only getting 1 action right now. Luckily, we refreshed before, so we're going to start with this many actions. But when we refresh next time, because now he's on the board, we're going to get more. Because the confrontation didn't get set up until after the last end phase. So we have 1 turn of kind of having lots of actions. And then we're hosed. Alright, so monsters. Let's start with the closest one, which was going to be, I guess, Rasputin. Sorry, he has to go first. So his first thing. Illusion. Remove the boss from the board and place it with a minion A. Place this card. When the boss is next activated before drawing a behavior card, return the boss to the board as far as possible from any agents still having at least one agent visible and within their range. The lead agent chooses the exact area. Becomes a venomous frog monster, and then he acts again as far away as possible in line of fire. So he turns into Blast. Discard this card and draw another. Otherwise, if the agent's in the boss area, the boss makes a ranged attack against the visible area that contains the most agents. And attack each agent in the area if there's no visible agents. So he's going to go over here. As far as possible with any agents while still having line of fire to 1. So that would probably be, here. 1, 2. This one's going to be 1 like directly away. I think he's going to be here. So he's just going to blast Hellboy. He has ranged attack 10, and that's bad. Well, I guess we just make this test. So it's going to be 3 orange. Now let's see what we got. All right, so we got a grand total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm going to spend my Mystic Sigil and make a die anything I want. We'll make this one a 2 because that's the highest I can go. I can't go to a 3. I could make any one die roll anything I want though. It actually changes nothing. I'm not going to bother changing it, I don't think. Because it's a wild card, I can just keep the wild card and make this a ×2. So I'm not going to bother spending my horseshoe right now, because there's no point. The math doesn't work out, so I'm going to take 5 damage though. That's going to suck, but at least we're not stunned or anything here. And all the monsters go, so let's see what happens with Scaredy Monster number 1. He runs away and goes 1, 2. Scaredy Monster number 2. He transforms into a rampaging monster, which we don't have, so he's going to transform a transforming one, he's going to transform into a venomous one. So you have to count down the track here. So he turns into a venomous one. And then he's going to attack, and he'll attack Abe, because he can't, no, he'll try and move here to attack Hellboy, and go 1, 2. You can't see him, so then we go like this, and Liz becomes the target, and so he's going to spit at Liz, and that's going to be a threshold of 5, so she's going to defend with an orange. Yeah, let's just do it. Let's see what we get. Try to defend against 5 for the spits. 5 total, she's fine. Then it'll be this, and then it shifts over. So it goes 1, 2, 3, 4. Abe's now it, so he's gonna move 1, 2, and then spit at Abe. He's only got yellow to defend. He defends 3 though, which is nice. So he took some damage. That means he gets to get rid of this Haunted by the Past card, and takes 2. He's gonna put Johann as the target, and that means we'll go with this little fella. He is gonna transform into a Rampager, which we don't have, which means he transforms into a Spitter, which we don't have, so he transforms into a Armed Frog Monster. And he'll move 1, 2 towards Johann, and then these guys all move 1, 2 towards Johann. 1, 2. Sorry, towards an agent. So it's gonna be Johann, then it's gonna be Red, then it's gonna be Liz, then it's gonna be Abe at the bottom again. They go 3 times, and they end up over here. Well, we gotta fight our way out of this now, and it's not gonna be easy. So I'm really tempted to Inferno that room over there. Let's start with Abe. He's gonna take a shot into this venomous one. Johann's actually gonna move first, so that he can boost that. So we're gonna go over to here. So it'll be a boosted shot, so it's gonna be a black 2 reds into that venomous one. Oh, and we crushed it, so we can reroll the 1. That's going to be 6. Got 2 left, so he'll just shoot it again. And now it's red. Oof, so it goes down to 1, goes to 0. Johann shoots it with his awesome orange ability. He needs to do 2 damage here. Oh my god, he only did 1. I wasn't keen on this. I guess we just go with Hellboy. He'll move in here with his friend. He's gonna punch that guy for 2. That's gonna be black, red, blue, and get whatever I want. Okay, well, let's shrug the damage. We'll use that to shrug damage, and then we've gotten a total of 3, so 2 damage on that guy, and then we'll just hit him again with our super sword and maybe do some damage this time. It's actually enough to kill him because it takes 2. He's only got a resilience of 1. Oh, Liz, you can't immolate now, which sucks. All you can do is zap. I guess he's just zapped 3 times. She's not really going to be able to do anything otherwise, so she's going to go shoot a gun over here into the spinning one. She has, sorry, shoot her flame blast. She has crazy high living flame right now. Yeah, so we can make that whatever we want it to be, basically. We'll set the living flame to 5 again and have it go down, so it just nukes this guy. She'll do it again. And get a +4, so -2 is enough to kill this one. And this guy's only got 1 health left, so she's just gonna zap him, but not with the living flame, because we want to save it for the immolate that happens later. So she'll just try and explode that guy with her last roll, and hopefully this just works. With the sidearm, he has 1 health. Yeah, I killed him. That's enough. All right, and that's turn. So end phase, this froggy's gonna move and go as far away from us as possible. 1, 2, over to here. We only get back 2 action cubes each because Rasputin is here. Luckily, Abe's not down to 1 because he took some damage this turn. Really should have moved Liz because I can't do what I want to do. I wanted to move it and immolate, but we'll see what happens. Turn. What happens, Rasputin's ghost? Range attack. Discard this card and draw another, or otherwise, the boss makes a ranged attack against a visible agent within range. There's no visible agents within range, draw another card. All right, big fella. Well, you need to move, so I can't exactly boost your dice right now. So you're just going to be oranges, and let's hope for something good. Big numbers, no whammy. I can reroll one of these. I can reroll both of these if I want and try and get 2s. I guess I have to. Ah! Oh, it got worse. 3 from 4. I can make it a total of 5 by flipping my Mystic Sigil, which I will do. So I'm going to flip it to this, which is a wild card, or the ×2 actually, which will make that a 4 or 5 total. So he's going to take 5 damage, which is bad. We'll draw new ones, not the ones I healed. 1, 2, 3. And these 2 flip, 4, 5. Well, that's okay. We don't like doing either of those things. And he goes again, and he summons minions. Spawn a minion A and a minion B in the area. It's as far as possible from agents, but no more than 1 room away from the boss. A venomous and a armed get spawned right here. Right, so that means that it's time for all the venomous frog monsters to go. So it's going to be this guy. He's going to go 1, 2, and then try and spit at Hellboy. Sorry, that's this guy. He's gonna go 1, 2, and then not be within 2, so he can't make his attack. That's gonna be armed frog monsters. So next up is Liz. So 1, 2, doesn't quite make it. The next one goes 1 towards Abe, so 1, 2 this way. And that's gonna be Rampagers, and now they're going towards Johann. So 1, 2, and makes a swing. On his defense, orange. And blocks 4 of the 5, only takes 1. Now it becomes Big Red again, so he's going to go 1, 2, and not be able to fight. And then it's going to be Liz, and goes 1, 2, and not be able to fight. Well, that's certainly a giant mess. It's all bad. I can't get Liz in there to I really just want to immolate them all. If she goes and stands in there, though, and then takes a bunch of damage, we could do that, and Hellboy's pretty flameproof. I think that's what's going to have to happen. We just need her to get mad and explode and hopefully kill all these fools. So, yeah. Abe's going to go move and spend an extra one to slip away. And go 1, 2, 3. Take damage from slipping away because he's slippery. Then Johann's going to go and move 1 and take a damage to slip away. So go 1, 2. He takes an injury for that. And then I guess we just do it this way, because this is really all we can do. Liz is going to shoot. I guess the armed one? Yeah. Yeah, this is the most dangerous. Oh, sorry, I have a downgrade dice to all tests. I keep forgetting that because he's on the board. So I get an orange and 3 reds. So that's going to be 4, 5, 6. Does 4 damage. It has 2 left. And then she's going to spend 1 to move into the square. And then Hellboy's got to move 2. But he only gets to move twice because he's got to drag this guy with him. And it takes an action point to move, basically, with the dude. Well, he'd move 4, but he's only moving that far. So I'm hoping I got this right, because I think I did. I think the tech should work here. So we're moving towards the exit. I think I can make Liz explode. Just has to not die from this. But I do have a lucky charm that could save her. So end of turn. Let's get our actions back. So Liz is going to get 2. Hellboy's going to get 2. Abe's going to get 2. And Johan's going to get 2 because the ghost's here. Ghost immediately goes. Reshuffle. And the second card will be attack. Makes a melee attack against people in the area. Otherwise, the boss moves towards the nearest area that contains any agents, and lead makes the path. So he's going to move. His move is 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And it's monsters, starting with the venomous ones. So Hellboy's currently the lead. So 1, 2. No other venomous ones. It's on to armed. So it's going after Hellboy. So he's going to walk over here and make a stab. One test goes to yellow because the ghost is here. And we only block 1. Not good. We take, is that thing 6? I think it is 6. Well, I think we're going to reroll the effect die then and discard our ancestral blade here. Or whatchamacallit, our thing. It's still that. That means he takes 5 damage, and that's going to knock him out. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. He's knocked out. Not good. Not good at all. Which means we've left behind that thing. Well, now comes the rampaging ones. They're going to fight Liz. So they're going to hit her. Oh no, they're going to hit her and then they're going to go around the way. Well, let's see what happens. So the first one hits her. She has to block it. She has a orange. Goes to a yellow because of Rasputin on the table. I could re-roll this one, but I'm not going to bother. So that blocks 5, so she's okay. The second one now is going to go after Abe. So it's going to move 1, 2, and not be able to swing on him. And the third one's going to go after Johan and go 1, 2, and hit him. And he's only got the same, yellow, orange, orange, orange. So we could double a die and make it 5 and block it all. The armed is going to go after Big Red's gone, so Liz. So 1, 2. And not fight because there's nobody there. Never mind, because Liz isn't there, they attack Johan instead. And he blocks it because he'll just double that die. Well, we got problems now because we gotta go get Hellboy. Let's see if Hellboy wakes up. So I have to roll no blanks here for him to wake up. Last gasp. No, he stays down. Someone has to go back to get this agent. Oh, it's gonna be bad. Liz can't do what I want her to do. Johan's too slow. It doesn't matter how fast you are. Ugh. It's gonna be bad, no matter what I do here. So I guess we just move Liz into the... Or do we just do the Living Flame? We just do the Living Flame. She's gonna explode. This guy gets annihilated, because it's like plus 1,000. She's at plus 4 right now, and she explodes. Plus a red die. And it's just straight damage. So he's dead, plus 5, and he was already wounded. Then this guy just takes a red dice for the damage. Just 1. So he's got 5 left. Sucker resets. I really wanted to just nuke them, but I don't have the action cubes to do it because Rasputin's on the table. And then it's Johan's turn. He does not want to go in the fire at all. So he's just going to take a step away and take the damage. Because he has to. So he gets another cube. And then he's just going to support... all 3 of them are just going to open up into these guys. So first, we'll do Abe. Might as well throw his spear, because, like, at this point, it's the plus 4 might just kill somebody. And we'll shoot the armed guy. Ugh, 7? Didn't do it. So with plus 4, 7 is only going to be 5 damage. That guy's got 1 left, because we can't seal the deal here. So Johan will shoot that guy. It'll be orange, orange, yellow, because of Rasputin, and just kill him. And then Abe will shoot again. The Rampager, hopefully get a good one. I could re-roll. Let's re-roll these red ones. He only scored 1. Oh, it got so much worse. Does 1 damage. Well, it's bad. We didn't quite do what we wanted to do there. Everybody's all tapped out. Big Red's down. Let's do some end phase stuff with the fires. This one, does it go out? It does not. The one with Liz in it can't damage her, but it might go out. Goes out. And then the one with this fella in it does not go out. He takes 1 more damage. He's got 4 left. Let's get some action cubes back. Liz gets 2. This fella's gonna get 2 and 2. And Hellboy's still down. Time for the boss to go. Rasputin, what's he got? It's a summon minion. Spawn minion A and B in the area as far as possible. No more than 1 away. It's probably gonna be over here. So A is a venomous, B is an armed. So armed and venomous as far away as possible. And then he's going to reshuffle. Hooray! Alright, so starting with A, the venomous ones, they're going to head towards Big Red's not on the table right now. So towards Liz. So 1, 2, 1, 2. It's going to take a shot at her. She is going to need to roll orange with 1 yellow because good old Raspy's there. And she hits a 7, she's fine. It's the armed ones, so they're going to go after Abe. So after Abe, 1, 2. So it takes 2 from going in, I guess. I think they count as characters. When you leave an Inferno square, you take 2 damage. So he's got 2 left on him, and then he'll have to resolve this Inferno at the end phase. Not going to square anybody, so it doesn't fight. Now it's going after Johann, so that's going to be Rampagers. And that'll be 1, and then fights him. Johann got going on. Just blocks it. And the other one's going to go after Liz and go 1, 2, so 1, and then through, and then take 2. And I have 3 left. And then attack her. And she's also orange, and she blocks it all. Just YOLOing the frog attacks right now. All right, wow, does Red wake up? No blanks. Oh, so close. Red is still wicked unconscious. And so I guess we figure what we want to do. Well, it might just die. Yeah, you might just die. So let's start with, I guess, Abe, and he's going to melee attack this guy. I'm going off Johann as well, just to upgrade it, because otherwise we're looking at low numbers. So we punch this guy to death. And that's going to be 5 total. It was unwounded, so he's got 1 left. So I guess we have Johann punch him? No. I guess Abe just does it again. Accept the lesser conditions now, though. Oh my god, we'll reroll this one. And we just got him. That's 3, resilience 2. Well, I'll just take a step, block this doorway, hopefully get targeted by some actions later. And it's all Liz. I'm hoping this just gets killed. So Liz could punch. She's not a terrible puncher. Do 3 damage to kill that guy. Let's go for it. Come on, 3 damage. You can do it, Liz. 1, 2, 3, does 1, down to 2. She's just gonna move into the square because she's gotta be able to pick this guy up. All right, Frog's happy where it is now. Actually, the frog would have been here the whole time because it wouldn't have moved to, it would have moved just away from where these guys were standing before. So then let's do some Infernos. So this one, 2 or better, kills him. Kills him and also spreads to every area. Uh-oh, it doesn't resolve right away, and there's nobody in this one, but we still have to roll to see if it moves or goes out. It grows! Hooray! Liz is burninating the whole place. Let's get some action cubes back. Maybe Hellboy will wake up this turn. Maybe not. Let's see what happens. So first boss behavior is Rasputin. Summons minions again. So venomous and armed again. And they'll do much the same thing as before. And then his second one is Illusion. Remove the boss from this board and replace it with minion A. Then place this card in play when this boss is next activated. Before drawing a behavior card, return the boss to the board as far as possible. There's no venomous frog monsters, but there's an armed frog monster left, so he gets placed right there. Well, starting with the venomous ones, let's resolve them. So going towards Liz will be this guy. He'll take 2 damage. Oh, he doesn't have to move, actually. He's in line of fire, so she's just got to try and block it. And he's not on the table right now. Whoa, so I don't have to worry about the downgrade. Oh, I'm going to get more action cubes too. So that's going to be 6. We block it all. The next venomous one can't see, so it goes 1, 2, and then tries to fire. And we're blocking high right now. 1, 2, 3, 4. She'll take a damage. She hasn't taken any yet, so we're not too worried about her getting hurt. Takes 1. Last venomous goes 1, 2 towards... That last one would have been A. This one's Johann, so it would be this way, 1, 2. It's on to armed frog monsters. So Liz is the target again. So this one's gonna go 1 and then 2 and take 2 damage, and then swing at her. She's got a block of 7. Oh god, well let's reroll these first. 4, we're gonna horseshoe that with Lucky Charm. Now it's Abe who's the target, so this guy's gonna go 1, 2, and now it's Johann, so 1, 2. It's Rampagers. And it's Liz, so this guy just dies, takes 2 as he moves. Looks like everybody's gone, so it's on to the action phase. Well, I guess we just suck up the damage on Liz and move twice. And we'll go 1, 2 to here. Drag this guy with us. Johann's gonna move 1, take 2, because we can't, so he's gonna get unstabled by 1 here. And he'll clear this Froggy. And then Abe's just going to move backwards. And go... not move backwards, actually. Just going to go... Yeah, move backwards. Move backwards to there. And it's end phase. We refreshed to... Oh, sorry, did Big Red come back? Didn't roll for that yet. He does not. He is still unconscious. But we refreshed to full because Mr. Doctor the Rasputin is not currently on the board. We resolved some... Whatchamacallit? Some Infernos. This one. Still there. This one. Still there. This one. Still there. This one. Does 1, so he's got 3 left. This one to him does 1, so he's got 5 left. And this one does 1. And then Rasputin reappears as far away as possible in line of sight. Whoop at the start and flips a card. Reshuffle. Second action is rapid shots. The boss makes a range attack against a visible agent within range. That makes a second range attack against a visible agent within range. Use target priorities separately for each attack. If there's no visible agents, draw another card. This is going to be bad because we're going to get shot twice at 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in range. Oh God. We take 5. I can re-roll, so I'll re-roll both of these. If I take 10, I think I'm dead. We take 7. She is KO'd because we used our lucky charm. So she is KO'd in the square. Oh my God, that could have moved him. Just hadn't gone twice. We would have been okay. We can get him back in the square now, but it's not going to be fun. Oh God. All right. She could have got him to the end zone too this turn and not been hurt by the Inferno. Well, it's going to alternate between Abe and the man, the legend that is Hellboy being the priority. She might wake up though. I might be okay here. So it's going to start with Venomouses, and they're going towards Abe. So 1, 2. This one takes 2 damage, and then takes 4 damage. It has 1 left. It's armed. Takes 2 damage, takes 4 damage, and dies. We forgot this Venomous one. Takes 4, sits here with 1. Both these had 1, 2. And then 1, 2. Sorry, they should both be in this one. All right, action phase. Well, who wakes up? Who wakes up? Does Liz wake up? She does! Oh my God. She's fully damaged. It's 2 actions though because Rasputin's on the table. And actually, sorry, I should have been rolling oranges this whole time. I did it with yellows anyway. Would Hellboy have come back last turn? No. This turn? No. He's still dead. But she has 2 action cubes. I did it on yellow dice even. I wonder if that's technically a test if he downgrades it. If he does, I've been doing this on hard mode anyway. Well, let's just do Liz. She's going to go 1, 2 and drag this guy with him. He's got 3 right now though, so he's going to go 1 and then 1 to go back and then 1 to come back out. These guys are going to die as long as these fires don't go out, so we're just going to go with Kraus. Actually, no. We're going to go 3 with him to stand here. No, you're going to stand there. No, you're going to stay there. And then Kraus is going to go 1, shoot a sidearm. Orange goes down to a yellow. And I can reroll this orange. And we'll do 2, so it goes to 1. He takes 5, or sorry, he's got 5 left rather. Spend his last one just to step 1, 2, and go over to here. Wait, no one can hopefully get to us this turn, and we can just shoot lots of guns. Just need this fire to not spread, or possibly go out. So this one just stays where it is. This one stays where it is. This one isn't blank, so it kills these 2. This one stays. That one stays. Okay, well, Liz got beat down, but then stood back up like a hero. So we didn't have the worst turn ever. She's just not doing great at basically anything right now. And Hellboy's still down. So end phase, we refresh 2, because the big boss man's on the table. And it's action phase for him. He gets range attack, discard this card and draw another. The boss makes a range attack within range. If no agents are within visible, draw another. Attack. The boss moves towards the nearest enemy. If it moves to an agent, it makes a melee attack. So we're just going to go 1, 2. Can't take damage, doesn't matter. The last one, it's reshuffle. Okay, you didn't summon any minions. So Venomouses are A, so 1, 2. It's going to target Liz. We do not want her to go unconscious, so we are going to boost this with both Johan and Abe. So she's going to go red, yellow, yellow, because we got the offset from the boss man right now. I gotta beat a 5 here. Don't die. I guess roll this and try and get a 2. We do! These fools each go 2, so 1, 2, 1, 2. It's action phase. Liz really needs to kill this guy, so she's gonna take a shot into him. He's downgrading a dice though, so she's orange, orange, red right now because of downgrade from Rasputin. I got a ×2, so it's 2. It doesn't do anything. And then she can spend her second one to move, because I want everybody in this room. Johan's just going to spend one to move, to go backwards, because the closest these guys can get will be here, or here. I can still shoot the next turn. And then Abe's going to take a shot with his last one, try and kill this guy. It's going to be red, red, orange, because he doesn't have any injuries yet. And he does 3, so it's got 2 left. He will stand there. All right. Well, things could be worse. Let's see what happens to the fires. This Inferno goes out. This Inferno stays. This one goes out. This one stays. This one stays. It's Rasputin. We get rapid shots. Discard this card and draw another if there's agents in the area. Otherwise, no visible agents in range, so draw a card. Summon minions. Damn it. A and B as far as possible. No further than 1 room away from the boss. There's a Venomous show up over here. And then his second flip. Portents of Doom. Each agent within 2 rays of the boss is stunned. One's near, so we're okay. So then it's going to be on to the Venomous ones. So starting with this one, it's going to try and target Liz. It can't, so it targets Abe. It's a downgrade because of the Buddy Boy being there. So we will... I'll just wildcard it to this because then it's 5 and I'm fine. The next one goes 1, 2 and ends up in here. Then it's armed, so it's going to be 1, 2 and make a swing. Orange, orange, yellow. I have to get to 7 here. So that's going to be 4. We'll go to 5, 6 by counting it as that with the wild card. Just take 1, and then the next one goes and goes 1, 2, and does the same thing. And we still have our lucky charm. And I can count that as 4, 5, 6, 7, we're fine. All right, well, we have to kill all the minions. Luckily, some of them are gonna walk through fire, hopefully, and just die. But let's see if Hellboy wakes up first. Using orange dice now. He does not. Well, I guess we just shoot a bunch and then start stabbing. So Liz is gonna be minus to shoot. She'll be orange, orange, red. And we might as well just take individual shots here. Yeah, let's just do that. And shooting the first of the froggies. That's going to be 4, 5, 6, goes to 4, it has 2 left. Oh no, sorry, she's +2 right now. So it's going to kill it, and it goes down by 1. And then she'll flame strike again, and the other melee one. And discard the top, but still do 2 damage, which its resilience goes away. Johan's going to go, and she's down to +1 again for her flame blast. Johan's going to go, and he is going to shoot at orange, orange, yellow. And the one in with Abe, sorry, yellow, yellow, because of the fact there's a guy in there. And do 3, so there's 3 left, and he'll do it one more time. And do nothing. Abe will stab the one that has 3 left that's in melee with him, so he gets orange, orange, yellow, because of the downgrade for Rasputin. Has to do 3 damage, does 3 damage, kills him. And then he'll shoot his gun at the last one with 2 health left. Red, red, orange, because of the downgrade for Rasputin. And he kills it. That's going to be 3... No, it has 2 left. Ugh, it has 1 health left. Somehow. Well, that's going to be turn. Let's do some fire. So, fire over here. So this one. Spreads. Yay! We want it to spread at this point, because we want to kill these frogs as they walk towards us. Then this one right here doesn't get resolved. This one stays. This one does 2 damage. He's got 4 left. Can't hurt Rasputin. And then the thing does not spread, so that's it. It's 2 cubes back. Let's see what Rasputin does. Blasts. Otherwise, no visible targets. Draw another card. Range attack. No. Draw a card. Magical summons. Spawn a minion A and a minion B in the area closest but furthest away, within 1. It's gonna be over here. Venomous and armed again. And the last one. Attack. The boss moves towards the nearest enemy and tries to do an attack. 1, 2. You can't because you can't see anybody. Alright, Venomous one's going to go first. Going to target Abe. So Abe's got orange, orange, yellow because of the downgrade for Rasputin. And blocks 3 of it. Takes 2. I can live with that. We're not quite at super wounded yet, so we can live with 2 more. This one goes and goes 1, 2. Doesn't take any damage yet. It goes and goes 1, 2, 1, 2, and then dies because he burns to death. Leaving each of those inferno squares does 2 damage. And it's armed frog monsters, and they're both just going to run towards the nearest. Liz, thank you for lighting the world on fire. Hopefully these guys die. All right, does Big P wake up? Come on, Hellboy. No, still down. Well, we can't really do much else. And Liz will just die if she goes anywhere. So we just keep hiding and hope the fire does its job. Abe's going to shoot his gun. Try and kill this fool. Red, orange, red. Kill him. We do. We spend our last punch to move back into here. Actually, I'm really tempted to go and try and heal. She could go 1, 2, 1, 2. That wouldn't be good. He could go 1, 2, 3, 1. 1, 2, 3, 1. He's only got 1 left. Yeah, let's do it. Here's hoping it draws away frog monsters. So new turn, everybody gets 2 cubes back, as Johan's just gonna... Oh, he's gonna spend his 2 actually to do his, to restabilize. All right, let's do some fires. So this one right here stays there, this one stays there, this one goes away. This one right here grows back. And then this one right here does 1 to everybody, so they all have 5 left. I needed 2 or more to kill them all. At least it didn't go out. All right, Rasputin, what do? You're getting shockingly close. Reshuffle for the first one, that's good. Second one, attacks. So has to make a move. 1, 2, fights anybody in the area. There's nobody in the area. Let's go and go 1, take 2 damage, take 2 damage. It's got 1 left. Same thing with these 2, take 2 damage, take 2 damage. They've each got 1 left. I don't really need to do much except for hide. I'm gonna go here with Abe and take an action to take off 2 wound counters. These guys are just gonna hide, and then we're gonna try not to die. So on anything but a blank, these guys all die. We got him! He takes 1, they all die. And that's gonna be the end phase with us having the rescue dude in there. And we managed to get out, but boy is everybody jacked up. So holy moly, what a mission. I'm so glad I lit the house on fire. That ended up killing everything as we retreated. And the fact that that Liz got up on hard mode too, even on yellow dice, not orange dice, which I messed up last game, was impressive. And she managed to drag the corpse out of the burning fire so that Fishman could move it in there. And then Fishman was a hero and did all the heavy lifting that Hellboy should have done. This guy's bonkers though. Downgrading all your tests and reducing you to 2 actions is a huge, huge, huge hurdle to overcome. And then getting lucky though when he does the illusion and goes away so you can actually get an extra action back was a big change as well. So tons of fun. Really enjoyed this one. It was definitely different being chased around by a boss I couldn't fight and then having to do like an asymmetrical mission where I'm trying to get something out of here while he's just continuously summoning more and more frogmen to try and stop me. Definitely showed the value of Liz being able to light the world on fire and being flame-proof as well. So super fun. Really enjoyed this one. So we go into the game. What a terrifying run from Rasputin. His ghost is obnoxious. So we've got 3 more case files left in the box to play through. The next one's going to be called Missing Persons, which makes sense because we just rescued a missing BPRD agent. Maybe there's more people that have gone like, I don't know, rogue, investigating something they shouldn't have. So we'll see that in 2 weeks. I hope you enjoyed that. For more playthroughs of Hellboy, we'll see you next time. Till then, I'm Ash. Hellboy Gaming. I hope you enjoyed that video. If you want to support the channel, of course, like and subscribe and hit the little bell below so you get notifications when I post future content. I do post stuff 7 days a week. If you want to support the channel further, you can, of course, buy a t-shirt through Spreadshirts, buy a measuring gauge or objective markers from Death Ray Designs, or, of course, most importantly, there is Patreon. Patreon is what makes all this possible, keeps the lights on, pays for the studio costs, pays for the equipment, model costs, and everything else, and most importantly, puts food in my kids' bellies and a roof over their heads. Big thanks to everyone, past, future, who supported me. I do this stuff because of you guys, and of course, I will continue doing it as long as I can.